Hey guys, um, it's Anthony. Um, I don't really know what to say or do anymore, really honestly. Um, I know these types of videos are kind of difficult for people to make, and it takes a lot of bravery for someone to come out and just say how they feel about stuff. But what can I say? Lately, I've been feeling really, 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 really overwhelmed and anxious as ever. And I just recently saw a video on Brightside on stuff because lately for a while now I've had this concern that I can't hear half as good on my left ear, and I went to a hearing center, hearing place, and they said, that's normal for you to have one good ear, but I deal with a lot of ringing in my ears, more so than the average person, and even with earbuds or headphones, I can't hear stuff as good on my right side. On my left side, I could hear stuff more on my right side. So that's a concern, and with the video, or the selection of videos of stuff like to know what your earwax says about your health and all these different things, and you're not supposed to put clean Q-tips in your ears. So I don't know how you're supposed to clean your ears, but the thing that's kind of made me think that it's just more than just anxiety and stuff like that is, for those that don't know, that if you use Q-tips, you're pushing your earwax further in your ear, and some people just really are too are rough and stuff like that, and like even professionals don't even use Q-tips. They use a special thing to clean out your ear, but it could screw up your equilibrium, and you can feel like you're on a merry-go-round, left, right, and center. And I don't know. I don't know. I find it really hard to get motivated and put food in me half the time. I know I make some humor, kind of comedic videos from time to time, or go in some depth, but I'm not always happy, and no one really is. I live in the jungle gym. I really do, and I'm not sure why I'm making this video, but I want somebody to understand that what I'm going through is quite complex. I sometimes feel like I'm floating half the time. I had a migraine for 3 days last week or more, and it's not common for me to have that stuff. So this is overwhelming me a little bit. It's hard too, because I don't have a lot of outlets and stuff like that, and I don't know who the hell I am half the time. I mean, I do and I don't, but it's hard. I feel no one's really proud of me. I don't know what to do. A little. Every now and then I think of maybe making a Patreon to help out with my account, or make an entirely new account and stuff, and start fresh again. And it's so weird because the fall season is my favorite season of them all, and it's like it's considered the best season of them all. Like you start fresh again, the leaves fall, and then they're gonna blossom back up again. I don't know. I wish I had all these answers. And you're making a video about how you feel. People sometimes don't like that. But if there's somebody that, I don't know, because I feel like I'm the only one with this weight on me, all this stuff that I can't fully understand. But if there's somebody out there that does deal with similar tributes and stuff like that, then that would be something to know that I'm not the only one with that. I just don't know what to do. I have no agenda ever. No goals, nothing to really do. I guess this is how I'm feeling. I guess this is kind of like a little vlog right now. I almost feel like I'm not real half the time. It's hard. You know, when I'm out and about with other people or doing videos in the car with Ian and stuff like that, then, you know, I'm not really myself. I'm, you know, trying to make other people laugh and stuff like that, and you know, I like humor, but you know, I don't you know, I don't find myself funny. I just laugh about things that are, you know, just really crazy scenarios that are inside my head, and they come out like, oh, wouldn't this be a funny idea? I don't think I'm funny per se, really. Too interesting. And everyone says, oh, it's gonna get better. It gets worse before it gets better. Go see somebody. You know, I see my doctor, my physician, every 2 to 3 weeks. So quite frequently I go see a doctor and stuff like that. And I've been on my fair share of medications in the past when I was a kid, and they don't really help. They don't really help me. It's hard going through these obstacles and cycles. I honestly don't know why I'm making this video, but I want to touch on stuff that I feel, because I don't honestly know what I should be doing on YouTube. Last night I was having a nap or trying to sleep. I go through a lot of sleeping problems, and it's hard. It's really hard. You know, I don't take anything. I don't smoke weed. I haven't smoked weed since April. I don't drink. You know, I don't drink anymore. Haven't for longer than I've smoked weed, at least, or around then. And people say don't worry and, you know, let things flow and stuff like that, but sometimes you can't control stuff. And my counselor, who I bonded with and made a really good connection with, she left to a bigger city. And right when the last time I saw her, I said I wanted to be done with the facility, the John Howard Society, the place called Foundry, who have people with drop-ins through Tuesdays and to Fridays from 2 to 6 for counseling. She was just so great. And I operate just on a whole different schedule. I don't have a schedule, and people there, they want you to have a schedule, and they do appointments only or drop-ins, and I just don't do that. When Melanie was around, she would text, or I would text her, and she would say, you know, I'm free at 3, you could come down. So, and that's gone. No one does that really anymore. So I just don't care not to go to do that stuff. But there's an empty hole in me. My brain just feels like mush. And I'm trying to do what I can, and I'm trying to maintain everything I can maintain. It's so hard, believe me. I hope any of you watching this, whoever you're watching this, I hope you don't know, I hope you never find out what it's like to be inside my head and what I go through, what I feel on a mental and emotional level, and just things that I just can't comprehend. I don't have all these answers. No one gives them to me. It can get very convoluted and crazy. Numb. My head hurts so much right now. But last night, when I dozed off and woke up and had problems sleeping in the middle of the night, I woke up, and sometimes I get these things where I'm like, I wake up and I say, hello, hello. Like, I wake up thinking that I just talked to somebody, or I'm fearing that there's going to be a apocalyptic thing or something, or I woke up and I have to strategize something or something, and I try to explain that to my sister one time when that happened, when I was living with her for 7 months, because I had nowhere else to go at some time. And she was telling me that seems like it was like an anxiety or panic attack or waking up just fuck. So that's what I have to bear with, on top of migraines and just not feeling totally there and battling with the tiredness every second and every minute. And I don't know if any of you like the comfort of sleep and how it comforts you, and how a warm bed is so much nicer than interacting with people you don't want to interact with. And there's no fixing it. It's been a long haul with this. I hate that, publicize this or make this public and stuff, but I don't have much to or people go to. But I'm at a loss at what's happening. So goddamn incomplete, and I really goddamn hope there's somebody on here watches this that doesn't, purely ignore this or thumbs me down just for me expressing how I am feeling. At least takes the opportunity to see this and know that someone's not doing so hot, like suffering, and that you're suffering too, and kind of be empathetic and sympathetic with that. That's what we need more of. We need to kind of help each other out, so we don't have to go to counseling or therapy or take one happy pill and feel like everything's gone away when it's not. I mean, weaning is really hard, and the side effects are just it's a lot of them. I'm gonna have to cut this short, really, because my brain feels like it's in a jar. It spun around. Larry. Nothing calms me down. I'm always so goddamn hypervigilant. I feel like I'm just gonna fade away from how I'm feeling. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's something you can't sleep off. As much as that feels good, it's not gonna help. It's easy escape, but I know it's really difficult to try. Especially where you have a history of not getting a chance in life from other people. It's like I once wrote a song that I probably would have to relearn one day. It's called Unrealistic Reality. And as I describe it, unrealistic reality, space in your head, spaced out, what's real, and That's what I go through. Um, I'm not really sure if I'm going to make videos for some time. I really want to figure out shit a little bit. Because since my counselor left, things have been pretty hard. Nothing helps. But if anything, me putting this video on here, if one person, at least if one person just, acknowledges, to some extent, because no one can really feel how you feel. And that's all I just want to get across, is just how I feel, and I have no one to feel anything with. I don't know, I feel like if I say something, I'm saying the wrong thing half the time. Live in his pain, and, even just being who I am. I mean, like, no one has to be born, but we're all here, right? It's tricky, and it's heady and shitty. That's all that has to happen to me. I never always used to feel like this. The pain won't shut off, and just all this stuff is just piling on top of me. I just wish it could go away. I had strep throat 3 or 4 weeks before I went to Black Veil Bride's concert, and I had it for like 6 or 7 days before they even thought of giving me antibiotics. But even after I took those antibiotics, I even thought I still had strep throat, and they didn't know that strep throat was a serious issue, and that it's not a laughing matter when it comes to that. Like, it could affect your brain and your heart. So, and I just don't really want to eat half the time, and it's hard to put food in my mouth and my belly. It's hard. And that was hell. And with me not want to be on schedule, or not having a schedule, really, it's hard. Because I had to take a pill every 8 hours with food. That was hard. It was hell. Fucking hell. And before I got my new doctor, I'd have to go to clinics, and they just wouldn't understand me. They're looking at me like I need to be on something. We want to figure out if this is a mental or physical thing, and that's why I don't understand in my country, in Canada here, is that the healthcare, physical healthcare is okay and stuff like that, and people don't understand you. And then if you deal with anxiety or depression and stuff like that, and anxiety attacks, and they take you to a hospital for a few hours, and you have to meet like a doctor in some crazy place. They don't understand you, and they make it seem worse. Where they bring two officers near with you, and 2 paramedics, and say your heart rate is up to 138 beats per minute. Well, yeah, no shit. But I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I hope someone watches this, you know. That's all I have to say right now. It was really hard. Sensitivity. I'm gonna go now. Hopefully, someone watch this and can relate to some degree with me. Things. Okay. Anyways. Bye.